Dear Mystery Woman, I saw you washing yourself on your rooftop last night. They tell me your name is Sheba, but since you were bathing, I prefer to call you Bathsheba. Respectfully, King David.
Dear King David, I saw you watching me last night as I took my bath. You are very naughty and very handsome. Respectfully, Bathsheba.
Dear Bathsheba, I may be naughty, but I am also king. Therefore, I may do whatever I wish. Aggressively, King David.
Dear King David, I love a man who knows what he wants. Admirably, Bathsheba.
Dear Bathsheba, if we're going to be friends, and I know we will be, let's not be so formal. Please call me Dave. Your friend, Dave.
Dear Dave, as long as we're getting familiar with one another, why don't you call me Bath? Only you and I will know why. Smiley face. Lovingly, Bath.
Dear Bath, how would you like to come visit the royal palace? With great anticipation, Dave.
My dearest Dave, how can you ask me such a thing? I am a married woman. Sincerely, Bath.
My dearest Bath, I ask because I am the king. Besides, isn't your husband on the battlefield? Sincerely, Dave.
Dear Dave, yes, he is. Love, Bath.
Dear Bath, then what's the problem? Your husband will never know. Now, when would you like to come to the palace? Again, with great anticipation, Dave.
Dear Dave, I'm not so sure about this. Confused, Bath.
Dear Bath, what's so confusing? You're here, your husband isn't, and I am king. Please come soon. Waiting impatiently, Dave.
Dear Dave, how can I resist? I suppose one peek at the palace wouldn't hurt? Love, Bath.
Dearest Bath, I had a wonderful time at the palace last night. I hope you can come back soon. With love, Dave.
Dearest Dave, I also had a wonderful time at the palace. I would love to come back. Lovingly, Bath.
My dearest Bath,
My dearest Dave,
I miss you ever so much. Dear Bath, please visit with me again. I can't stop thinking about you. All my love, Dave.
Dave, I want to see you again, but I don't see how I possibly can. What if word gets back to my husband? I'm afraid. Bath.
Dearest Bath, don't worry. My people are very loyal. Their lips will be sealed. Besides, anyone who talks will be immediately put to death. Now, stop worrying and come back to me. Love, Dave.
Dave, I'm glad I came back to the palace last night, and I never knew there was such a wide variety of grapes. Do you think you could send me some of those red seedless ones? Thanks, Bath.
Dear Bath, of course, whatever you wish, Dave.
Dear Dave, I don't think we can see each other anymore. Bath.
Dearest Bath, didn't you like the grapes that I sent you? Dave.
It's not that. I just know people will find out about us. We've got to stop.
Dear Bath, I've already told you, no one will know. Stop worrying and let me handle everything. Besides, what could go wrong? I am king. Confidently, Dave.
Dear Dave, I'm pregnant.
Uh-oh. Now what do I do? Think, Dave, think. Ah, I've got it. Dear Bath, I have a plan. Don't worry. I will bring Uriah back from the battlefield. Then he will spend the night with you. People will think you are pregnant with his child. Yours forever, Dave.
Dear Dave, Uriah did not come in to be with me last night. The Ark of the Covenant was in the tent, and he wanted to make sure it was safe. The other warriors were camping in the field, and you know Uriah is very loyal to you and his comrades. He felt it would be wrong, after being in battle, to sleep at home in bed. What are we going to do? Anxiously, Bath.
Dear Bath, well, I have another idea. I will invite Uriah to the palace for some wine and to watch the chariot races. Then, when he is drunk, I will send him home to be with you. It can't fail. He will believe the child is his. Dave.
Dear Dave, it didn't work. What are we going to do? Uriah will be very furious, very worried. Bath.
Dear Bath, I will send a message to Joab, my trusted general who is on the battlefront. I will tell him to put Uriah in the forefront of the hardest fighting and then draw back from him. He will be struck down and die. You will be mine, and I must have you. You are much more beautiful than my other wives. Uriah is as good as dead. With love, Dave.
Dear Dave, I didn't know you would go that far. Is that what kings do? Is that how they use their power? I wonder, David, is that what the God of our people would want?
My dearest Bath, I am the king. I do what I want, and I take what I want. I am God's anointed. The laws do not apply to me. With confidence, Dave.
Dear Dave, the soldiers arrived this morning to tell me Uriah died in battle. They told me he was very brave. They told me to be proud of my husband. Oh, David, what have I done? What have you done? I am trying to convince myself, but something tells me what we've done is not pleasing in God's eyes. Bath. I wonder what will happen next. I didn't think anyone would get hurt. I didn't think it would lead to violence. This has gotten out of hand. Uriah is dead. David did it. So it's his fault, right? But people in power like King David, they can do what they want, and they will always be powerful. And God put them in power so they get to stay on the throne. I wonder what the consequences are for what we've done. Will people through the ages remember King David as a great king or a selfish one? Will they find out our secret? I wonder what future generations will say about David. I wonder if future leaders will be tempted like King David was tempted. Will they learn from David or commit the same sins? Surely they won't admire David. This is too much. I will think about it tomorrow. I must put my black shawl on, since I'm a grieving widow. I must show my grief for all to see, and then, when it's time, I'll take off my black shawl and put on my purple robe and marry my love David, and all will be well. I hope.